Where's that music coming from? Just say John Kavanagh said, turn the music off. Watch how it's done. Guys, can you turn off the music, please? I'll tell you when you can put it back on. Just off, yeah. Right, let's give this a go. Good timing. Since 2016, Dublin has had a special place in the Bellator calendar. At Bellator 169, the Strabanimal James Gallagher, he exploded onto the scene with a beautiful rear naked choke finish of Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor. Sinead Kavanagh also stole the show with a comprehensive points victory over Helena.
When you're a 5-time national boxing champion and John Kavanagh is your striking coach, no real surprises here from Sinead Kavanagh.
The performances all over made sure that everybody in the world knew Dublin was on the map. Less than a year later, Bellator returned with 187, and Sinead Kavanagh again made headlines.
Oh my goodness.
She scored the fastest finish of her career, finishing Maria Casanova and ending her career. And who could forget the relentless Charlie Ward with a brutal first round finish.
Oh my goodness! And it's all over! Just like that, Charlie Ward!
Whew.
Man, he uncorked a shot that dropped Redmond. Seconds left to go in the round.
At 217, the Irish rolled out in force. McCourt, Curtis, Ward, Crosby, and Creeley stole the hearts of MMA fans worldwide. At 227, Creeley and Scope for sure stole the show, put on one of the best fights I've ever seen live.
Scope did a lot of work, trying to get the finish. How tired is he now? Now Creeley's looking for the finish. Scope is home, and Creeley in the most dramatic fashion.
At 240, we saw a rising star in the women's featherweight division step into the spotlight. It was Leah McCourt that stole the show. She showed the world that she was going to become one of the biggest stars in the women's featherweight division. At 270, we had Pitbull come back to Ireland to try and avenge his loss to Peter Creeley. And with one of the world's best here, Patchy Mix was facing up against the dangerous James Gallagher. Creeley unfortunately lost the rematch against Pitbull. He's so dangerous with those power punches, and he caught him.
Peter's rolling down. He's in some trouble. He's in deep trouble. He's got to move. The tricky Pitbull. That's 11 years in the Bellator cage. And he has brought the Pitbull brothers back to the top of the mountain.
And Gallagher put him in a lot of trouble early in the fight, but he eventually succumbed to a fantastic guillotine from Mix, and that brought an end to that night. At 275, the World Bellator middleweight title was on the line. However, it was the co-main event that stole the show in Dublin. It was, of course, an Irish showdown that had been years in the making. We had Sinead K.O. Kavanagh versus the always dangerous Leah McCourt.
She gets there. She gets to the end. How she did it, I'll never know.
At 291, the revolution continued with Sinead Kavanagh, Carl Moore, and Kieran Clark continued to rise through the ranks with great victories. Oh, God. Yeah. At the recent 299, we had Peter Creeley get one of the worst injuries I've ever seen. A toenail came across his eye. And I don't think I'll ever forget this moment where he kind of ran over to the corner, and when he squatted down, I just saw a black socket where his eye used to be. And I thought the absolute worst had happened. Thankfully, he's proved his toughness, and he has since made a full recovery. As Bellator MMA enters a new era as part of the Professional Fighters League, a lot has changed, but the commitment to Irish MMA remains the same. As the Bellator Champion Series brings its new look to Dublin for the first time, it has been making big news. The Cage Warriors World Champion, Paul Big News Hughes, will look to make a statement in his Bellator BFL debut. but there is no comparison to being there in the night. It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be electric. Get to the Tree Arena. See you there. That's a wrap, so.